5 morning habits that help dissolve blood clots and boost circulation naturally. Imagine if, right now, there were tiny time bombs sitting in your blood vessels and you had no idea. After 40, our blood becomes thicker, our vessels stiffer, and silent blood clots can start forming while we're simply sleeping, sitting, or scrolling on our phones. No pain, no big warning, just small clues we often ignore. Heavy legs in the morning, strange tingling, sudden calf cramps, or feeling unusually tired after a short walk. Here's the part almost nobody talks about. The first 30 minutes of your morning can either help dissolve these hidden clots or quietly feed them. Most of us never think about how we start our day, yet science shows it has a powerful impact on circulation and clot risk. In this video, we'll uncover 5 overlooked morning habits that naturally support clot melting and smoother blood flow, all backed by research. Sources are listed in the description box below. We'll count down from number 5, and number 1 is the most surprising and powerful, so stay with me till the end. As we grow older, our mornings become more important than most of us ever realize. After 40, doctors estimate that the risk of developing dangerous blood clots rises steadily with each decade of life. Yet the small choices we make in the first hour of the day can either support healthy circulation or quietly add to the risk. Most clots don't begin with a dramatic event. They often start after long periods of sitting, dehydration, or sluggish blood flow that builds up over time. That's why your morning is so powerful. It's the one moment each day when you can reset your blood flow, wake up your vessels, and gently signal to your body, I want you to move, heal, and protect me today. The beautiful part? You don't need complicated routines. Simple, science-backed morning habits can help your blood stay smoother, your vessels more flexible, and your heart more protected, starting right at home. Let's dive in. 5. Warm lemon water. Most of us think lemon water is just a refreshing drink, something trendy, light, maybe good for digestion or weight loss. Many older adults sip it now and then without ever seeing it as something that could actually protect their heart or veins. After 40, though, our mornings quietly change inside the body. Blood becomes a little thicker after hours of sleep, circulation slows down, and vessels wake up stiff and sleepy. What looks like a simple glass of warm lemon water is actually hiding a deeper truth that most people never hear about. The surprising part is that warm lemon water can act like nature's gentle morning medicine for your blood. Lemons are rich in flavonoids like hesperidin, which research links to reduced platelet stickiness and better vessel function. At the same time, the warm water itself begins rehydrating the blood after a long, dry night, helping it flow more smoothly instead of moving like heavy syrup. Together, they quietly support the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your arteries, boost nitric oxide so vessels can relax, and lower low-grade inflammation that makes clots more likely to form. For someone over 40, this matters a lot. As we age, arteries become stiffer, legs feel heavier in the morning, and healing slows down. Blood is more likely to pool in the legs, especially after long periods of lying still. A simple cup of warm lemon water becomes a signal to the body. Wake up the circulation, open the vessels, start moving the blood. With time and consistency, people may notice that morning heaviness in the legs slowly eases, cold feet become less frequent, ankle puffiness calms down, calf tightness after waking softens, brain fog lifts sooner, and overall morning energy feels a little more alive. The habit itself is very simple. Squeeze half a fresh lemon into a cup of warm, not boiling, water, and drink it within the first 10 to 15 minutes after waking, before coffee or breakfast. It's gentle on the stomach, soothing to hold, and easy for older adults to do every single day. If you're worried about circulation, stiff arteries, or silent clots forming without warning, remember that protection doesn't always come from big, complicated changes. Sometimes it starts with a small, loving act you repeat each morning. Nature works quietly but faithfully when you give it a chance. Your heart and blood vessels are waiting for this nourishment. 4. Circulation tea. Most people think of tea as just a comforting drink, A warm way to start the day, a familiar ritual, nothing more than flavor and relaxation. Many older adults sip their morning tea without realizing that certain herbs can do far more than soothe the senses. They can actually support healthy blood flow at the exact moment the body needs it most. We wake up after hours of lying still, when circulation is slow, and blood can feel thick and sluggish. Yet we rarely think of how a single cup could help change that. There's a hidden power inside specific teas that most people never hear about. The surprising truth is that ginger and cinnamon circulation tea can quietly help your blood move more freely and lower the risk of clots forming in the early hours of the day. Ginger contains natural compounds called gingerols, and cinnamon is rich in cinnamaldehyde, both known for their ability to reduce platelet clumping and calm inflammation inside the arteries. Together, they act like nature's silent protectors, encouraging the blood to stay smooth and reducing the chances of those tiny, dangerous blockages from developing. These herbs also help relax blood vessel walls, allowing blood to travel with less resistance and more oxygen. After 40, our morning circulation needs more support than ever. Blood vessels tend to stiffen, legs feel heavy more often, and even gentle movement can seem slower than it used to be. A warm cup of circulation tea becomes a small act of protection, something that can help ease tightness in the calves, improve warmth in cold feet or hands, increase comfort when walking first thing in the morning, reduce early swelling, and brighten morning alertness. The good news is that this habit is incredibly easy. Just boil a cup of water, add a small slice of fresh ginger and a pinch of cinnamon, let it steep for a few minutes and sip slowly. It's gentle on the stomach, warming to the body, and perfect before breakfast. If you've ever worried about poor circulation, clot risk, or the feeling of slowing down with age, remember that powerful changes don't always require strong medicines or big routines. Sometimes they begin with a simple cup held between your hands. Your blood, your heart, and your legs are asking for support each morning, and nature has placed that support right in your kitchen. 3. Hot-cold contrast shower. Most people think showers are just for cleanliness, something routine, automatic, and ordinary. We turn on the tap, step under the warm water, and move through the motions without a second thought. But what if the way you shower could quietly protect your blood vessels and reduce your risk of clots? There is a simple twist you can apply each morning that most people have never even heard about. A twist that wakes up your circulation in a powerful way. This is the hot-cold contrast shower, and it's more than a refreshing shock. It's a science-backed technique that stimulates your entire vascular system. Warm water causes your blood vessels to open up and expand, inviting blood to flow more freely. Then, when cool water touches your skin, vessels gently tighten again. This natural pumping action boosts blood movement, improves circulation deep into the legs, and prevents blood from pooling, which is one of the biggest early triggers of clot formation. The sudden temperature shift also reduces inflammation inside the arteries and encourages the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps vessels relax and remain flexible instead of stiff and narrow. After 40, circulation tends to slow down in the morning, especially after lying still all night. Veins can feel stiff, legs can feel heavy, and feet may be cold because the blood hasn't fully awakened yet. With a contrast shower, your body gets a signal that it's time to move fresh, oxygen-rich blood everywhere. People who make this a habit often notice less morning leg tightness, more warmth in the extremities, fewer sudden calf cramps, quicker energy, faster mental sharpness, and improved comfort when walking right after waking. And the best part? It's simple. During your morning shower, switch from warm water to cool water for just 20-30 seconds, then back to warm. Repeat 2 to 3 times. You stay clean, but you also give your vessels a healthy workout without lifting a finger. If you worry about hidden clots, poor circulation, or the slowing effects of aging, remember that protection doesn't always come from pills or hospitals. Sometimes it comes from the water already flowing in your home. Give your blood vessels this small act of care every morning, and they will thank you with better flow, better energy, and a healthier, safer day ahead. 2. Deep nasal breathing routine. Most people think breathing is just automatic, something we do without effort, without thought, without any real purpose beyond staying alive. We inhale, we exhale, and move on with our day. Many older adults don't realize that the way they breathe, especially in the first minutes after waking up, can quietly influence their heart health and circulation all day long. It seems too simple to matter, but there's a hidden power in those early morning breaths that most people never discover. The surprising truth is that deep nasal breathing isn't just calming, it's a natural circulation booster. When you breathe deeply through your nose, your body releases nitric oxide, a molecule scientists call the body's vessel-relaxing signal. It helps blood flow freely, keeps platelets from sticking together, and improves flexibility inside the arteries so blood doesn't clog or slow down. This gentle wave of fresh oxygen not only awakens the lungs, but also sends energy and movement into the legs, heart, and brain, right when blood flow is at its slowest after a night of lying still. After the age of 40, the morning hours become more critical. Blood can feel thicker, vessels wake up tight, and circulation may take longer to get going. A slow or shallow breath only continues the night's stagnation, but a series of deep nasal breaths acts like a warm sunrise pushing through your bloodstream. It can ease early leg tightness, reduce that uncomfortable pressure in the calves, improve hand and foot warmth, lift morning dizziness, settle early chest tension, and bring mental clarity faster than caffeine ever could. The best part is how easy this habit is. Sit up in bed or stand near a window, place one hand on your belly, and breathe slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Then exhale gently for 4 seconds. Repeat just 10 breaths. No equipment, no cost, no strain on joints. If you've been worried about slowing circulation, hidden clots, or the changes age brings, remember this. Sometimes the most powerful healing begins with something as simple as a breath. You deserve mornings where your heart feels supported and your blood feels alive. With just a few quiet moments each day, you can give your body the signal it's been waiting for. Keep the blood flowing, keep me healthy, keep me here. 1. Calf raises plus ankle circles before standing. This is the habit you have been waiting for. The one that feels almost too simple to matter, yet it can quietly protect your heart, your legs, and your life. Most people jump out of bed and start walking immediately, never thinking about what their legs have been going through all night. Hours of stillness, blood collecting in the veins, muscles asleep. Older adults especially think nothing of those first steps in the morning, but that moment can actually be one of the riskiest times for blood clots to form. Here's the surprising truth. Calf raises and ankle circles before standing up can instantly wake up the blood flow in your legs. The calves are often called the second heart of the body because they pump blood back upward toward the heart. When you move them before standing, you push out the blood that has been pooling overnight, preventing dangerous stagnation. That gentle movement also tells your veins and arteries to expand, boosts oxygen delivery, and lowers the chance of tiny clots breaking loose and traveling where they shouldn't. This works because movement activates the calf muscles, squeezing the veins like a pump, increasing circulation, and helping platelets move more smoothly instead of clumping together. It improves the flexibility of blood vessels, supports healthy nitric oxide release, and reduces the morning stiffness and inflammation that make clots more likely after age 40. It's like flipping a switch inside your legs from slow, sleepy flow to healthy, energized circulation. Imagine 2 mornings. In the first, you stand up quickly, legs feel heavy, feet are cold, and the first steps feel tight and unsteady. In the second, you take just 30 seconds to wake up your calf muscles, and blood flows upward with ease. Warmth returns faster, swelling softens, balance improves, and that uncomfortable morning cramp never arrives. The routine is simple. Before you stand up from bed, point your toes toward you and then away 10 to 15 times. Then rotate your ankles in gentle circles. Next, place your feet on the floor and do 10 small calf raises while holding the bed for support. That's it, less than 1 minute. If you fear hidden clots, slow circulation, or the changes aging brings, remember that protection can begin before your day even starts. Your legs work hard for you every day, and now,